guys, this is lesson 2 in your unit 2 packets. We're going to be working with variables on both sides of the equation. So, basically what you're going to learn is how you're going to learn how to solve for a variable. The difference is it's not going to be just one step. It's not going to be just 2 steps. You're going to be moving x terms and number terms this time. Okay? So we're going to explore how to solve for variables. And it's gonna have an order kind of like PEMDAS. So you always distribute first, then look to combine like terms on each side of the equation. Okay? So we're gonna go through the steps. These are multiple step equations and they involve more than one step. More than one step. Okay? So the first step, we're going to check whether or not we need to distribute. Then we're going to look at each side of the equation and we're going to determine whether we need to combine like terms. Okay? The third step, we're going to add or subtract numbers only. I always like to move numbers to the left and variable terms to the right. And what I should be left with at the end, almost at the end, is I have a number term only on the left, and a variable term, so a variable term on the right. And then I'm going to divide by any coefficient. Okay? Now, let's get started. So, what I like to do is to go ahead and just go through each step. Draw a line down the middle to separate the sides. So on the left, I have to look and see, do I need to distribute? Yes, you do. You need to distribute, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and distribute. Use the space to the left to distribute. Have x plus 2 times 3. And I have 6 comes down, plus sign comes down, and then 3x for 3 times x. So on this side, this simplifies to 3x plus 6. Okay? My equal sign comes down. Now, on the right, I'm looking for my like terms. I'm going to combine them on the right. These are my like terms, 4x and 2x. They have the same variable. Those variables have the same power. I can't do anything to negative 4, so it just comes down. But 4x's plus 2x's equals 6x's. Now, I have distributed. So I have distributed. I'm going to write what I did down. I distributed and combined like terms. Okay? So that's what I did for my first step. Now I said number terms. So here are my number terms. I said number terms should always be on the left. They should be combined on the left. Variable terms, on the other hand, should be combined on the right. Okay? So if I'm moving a number term from the right-hand side to the left, what number term would I move? And the only number term you have there is negative 4. And remember, when you're moving across, you're doing the opposite. So the opposite of negative 4 is plus 4. So I add 4 on both sides of this equation. Okay? I didn't do anything to 3x, the variable term. I didn't do anything to 6x, the variable term. 6 is where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on the left. So Going forward, 3x comes down. 6 plus 4 is 10 equals 6x comes down. This goes away. 4 minus 4 goes away. We don't drop the 0. Okay? Now, look at what's left. The goal here, like I said, the goal, number term on the left, variable term on the right. So far I have 3x left on that left-hand side, and it needs to go. It needs to move over. So how do I do that? You do the opposite to both sides. So here, that implies that I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. 3x minus 3x's cancels. 10 comes down, equals 1x. Now, I don't really have to do any, 3x. 3x, what am I thinking? 3x. After that, you divide by 3 on both sides, and x equals 10 over 3. Check your work. And I know that some of you are looking at this fraction, you're like, is that really the answer, Miss Smith? And it is. So keep it in fraction form. Now, look at my properties, the second column. We're going to go through this and look at what we did. So right here, we added 4 on both sides. We added 4 on both sides. Put on BS for both sides. Then drop down right here for number 3. We subtracted 3x on both sides. And the last step, step 4, for the properties, we divided 3 on both sides. Okay? So we're going to check whether or not 10/3 is a solution to both sides of this equation. So we come over here, we rewrite 3 times x plus 2 equals 4 times x, 4 times x plus 2x minus 4. Now I can go ahead and distribute, which I will do. So we got 3x plus 6 equals 6x minus 4. And then I'm going to check. Does 10 over 3 make both sides of this equation equal to each other? Question mark. Let's check to see if what we solved for is true. So we're going to substitute in that 10 over 3 in both sides. Okay? So 3 times 10 over 3 plus 6 equals 6 times 10 over 3 minus 4. Well, the 3's cancel, and the 10 comes down. 10 plus 6 equals, on the right-hand side, 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 10 minus 4. 10 plus 16 is 10 plus 6 is 16. And 20 minus 4 is 16. 16 equals 16. So this is true. The correct answer for the solution, this one solution, is 10 over 3. Now, that was a more complicated problem. We're still going to follow the same steps. First thing we want to do here, we have negative 2a plus 1 equals negative 4a plus 6. We're going to draw a line down the middle and check both sides of this line. Do I need to distribute on the left or the right? No, I do not. Okay? So my first step is not going to be distribution. Combining like terms, if I look at the left side, negative 2a and 1, are not like terms. On the right, negative 4a and 6 are not like terms, so I'm good there. Now I'm going to work to put number terms on the left first, okay? That means I'm going to be looking at the two terms that are numbers only. That's going to be 6 and 1. In order to get number terms on the left, 1 is already over there. I need to subtract 6 on both sides of this equation. Okay? Negative 2a comes down. 1 minus 6 is minus 5 equals this negative 4a comes down. Okay? And 6 minus 6 just goes away. Now I took care of my number terms. Number terms are on the left. But what about variable terms? Well, variable terms move to the right. So I have negative 2a and negative 4a. I'm going to add 2a's to move all my variable terms to the right and combine those variable terms. So 2a minus 2a is 0. Negative 5 comes down, equals negative 2a's. Divide both sides by negative 2, and I get a equals 5 over 2. So we're going to go look at the steps that I did. For step 1, I subtracted 6 on both sides. For step 2, I added 2a on both sides. And for step 3, I divided by negative 2. Okay? And then I got my answer. Now we're going to check and see if this answer is correct. So rewriting my equation, negative 2a plus 1 equals negative 4a plus 6. So I'm plugging it in. Negative 2 times 5 over 2 plus 1 equals negative 4 times 5 over 2 plus 6. Is this true? Well, negative 2 and 2 cancels. I'm left with a negative and a 5 plus 1. Does this equal? Well, negative 4 and 2 cancels. I'm left with a negative 2 times 5 plus 6. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4. Does this equal negative 10 plus 6? Well, negative 4 does equal negative 4. So that's my checking the work. It's true. Okay? So far, so good, guys. All right? Now, for the next part, we're going to be doing the same type of thing. We draw a line down the middle. We check whether we need to do anything to the left or the right. If it's like the left, I have to distribute twice. So x plus 2 times negative 2. And I get negative 4. The plus and the negative is a negative. It's negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. I'm going to rewrite that. Negative 2x minus 4. So I distribute it. I'm going to write my first step. I'm going to go ahead and start writing. I'm distributing twice. I already took care of the negative 2. Now I'm going to distribute 4 to m minus 3. So m minus 3 times 4. And I get negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. M times 4 is 4 m's. So my answer is plus 4 m's minus 12 equals 36. Okay? Now, step 2, I'm going to combine like terms. Now, what are your like terms, guys? Remember, same variable with the same powers. So negative 4 and negative 12 are like terms. Then 4m and negative 2x are like terms. No, they're not. No, they're not. I think the notes were a mistake. Let's change the m to an x. Let's change the m to an x. Let's make that x. Okay? make this an X. My mistake there. Okay? That's fine. But either way, we're going to combine like terms. So negative 2x plus 4x, negative 2x minus 16 equals 36. Now, let's look at this. So, how do we get variable terms on one side and number terms on the other? So let's put variable terms on the left, number terms on the right. You don't want to move anything twice. Okay? So what number term can we push to the right? Look at your problem. It looks like I can put negative 16 over by 36 and combine them. We don't want to move 2x, so let's add 16 to both sides. 2x comes down, this goes away, equal sign comes down, and this becomes 242. Divide 2 on both sides, and x equals 21. Okay? So my steps here, I added 16 to both sides. Step 4, divide by 2. I'm going to check my work. Negative 2 times 21 plus 2 plus 4 times 21 minus 3 equals 36. Well, negative 2 times 23, I combine it 20, 21, 22, equals negative 46, plus 4 times 21 minus 3, 21 minus 3 is 18. Okay? So 4 times 18 is 72. And subtracting 46 from 72, I get 22. 22 equals 36. Question mark. No. So I was hoping during the time that I was doing this problem, so inappropriately, that you would have noticed that a mistake was made. So I'm going to point out where the mistake is. I'm going to point out where the mistake is. And you're like, Miss Smith, how embarrassing. How could you make a mistake? Because I wanted to. So I'm hoping, like, while I'm talking, that you can kind of figure out where this mistake is. I already see it. So this is why I encourage you to use the support of your calculator if you have one. And, you know, we're going to do that. So I'm going to erase all of this. My properties are fine. I'm going to erase all of this, but I just highlighted 36 and 16. 36 plus 16 is actually 52. And the actual answer is 26. Okay? But let's just backtrack. And it's good to get this practice, guys. It's good to get this practice. It's good to look at mistakes, all right? So be patient. So distributing, I get negative 2x minus 4. Remember, we change this to an x, plus 4x minus 12 equals 36. So second property, we combine like terms. And what are like terms? So hopefully you'll be able to follow along and see how uncomplicated this problem can be. Okay? My like terms are negative 4 and negative 12. So negative 4 and negative 12 are, when you combine them, that's negative 16. This still equals 36. You still need to take care of 2x's, negative 2x and 4x. Let me get a different color here, guys. 4x there we go. 4x negative 2x, combine those like terms, we get 2x's. Okay? So now we're going to add 16 to both sides, following the steps. Okay? So I add 16 to both sides. But this time, I'm going to be very careful, right? 2x drops down, this goes away, equals 52. Divide both sides by 2. That's step 4. And x equals 20, making sure, 6. Okay? So let's go back and check our answer. Let's go back and check our answer. Thank you for following along, guys. You're doing great. I'm glad you got the opportunity to see what mistakes can look like. They can be small, but cause very big problems. That's why you should check your work. And then you should take the time to go back and fix it if it's wrong. Okay? So bring it back. I'm going to start with the simplified version. So I have 2x minus 16 equals 36. So 2 times 26 minus 16 equals 36. So 2 times 26 is 52. Minus 16, is it true? Well, this is 26. And this is, oh, sorry. Okay. This is 36. And this is 36. So this is true. This is a very short lesson today. So I want you to get the practice, all right, by going back over it. But the next part is going to be practicing word problems. So we're just going to go through this fairly quickly. I'm going to do the odds. I expect you to do the evens. I will do the real world problems with you as well. So for the first part, we're translating expressions to words. This is Unit 1 topic. It's just review. So we're going to write verbal expressions. So first I have 4 minus 2 times b is 4. Okay? For number 3, I have negative 1/2 times k is, times k, not is yet, times k minus 5 is 4. Okay? I do want to do number 4, and I'll do number 2 with you as well. So 2 times x plus 5 is negative 8. For number 4, remember I talked about quantities? When you have something on top, like 2 or more terms on top, this is the sum of x and 4, the sum divided by 2 is 5. Okay? The next part is translating words to expressions. Right? So a number increased by, this is a plus, and just the number we could write x. X plus the product of 2 and m, so 2 m's, 2 times m, equals 8. So my actual answer is x plus 2 m's equals 8. Right? For number 2, we have 5 less than the product of 8 and x equals 40. 5 less than this product. The product is 8x. So 5 less would be 8x minus 5, and it equals 40. So my final answer, 8x minus 5 equals 40. Number 3, half of x increased by 2 equals 10. So 1/2 of x plus 2 equals 10. And number 4, 1/3 of k more than is plus 8 equals 40. So I'm hoping it'll help you with these real world problems. So we're going to write equations, and then we're going to solve the equation. So let's go look at this. Number 1, Mary pays a flat fee of $25. She pays a flat fee. Flat fee equals 25. Then, and 10 cents per minute on her phone bill. So 10 cents per minute. So 10 cents per minute. That's like saying 0.10 times n. And implies a plus sign. So 25 plus 0.10. Okay, that's her phone bill. Now her phone bill costs $75. So 75 equals, or just going from left to right, 25. In fact, let's write this out. Let's write out this information we're given. The flat fee plus 10 cents per minute equals the phone bill. And they want to know how many minutes did she use. Well, flat fee is $25 plus 10 cents per minute equals 75. So now we're going to solve for the variable. Solving for n, so 0.10 n. We're going to subtract 25 on both sides. This equation, 0.10 m's comes down, equals 50. Now I'm going to divide 10 cents on both sides, and I get m equals 500 minutes. Good job, guys. So m equals 500 minutes. I'm going to go over here and check my work, right? I have 25 plus 0.10 times 500. Does this equal 75? Well, 25 plus 50 and 75 equals 75. So this is the correct answer, okay? Now let's go up here and check on the pizza question we have here. So we're looking at this verbal expression. It says the pizza cost $25. It was 15 for the large and 75 cents for extra toppings. So just the large pizza itself in general is $15. It's 75 cents for extra toppings. The pizza that they bought was 25. So how many toppings did they get in order for that pizza to be $25? So a large pizza. We bought a large pizza. They must have gotten some toppings. So 75 cents for extra toppings. I'm going to say T, 75 cents times T equals the whole cost of the pizza. So the large pizza itself costs $15 plus 75 cents for some number of toppings. And they paid a total of $25 after that. So let's solve for the number of toppings. So we subtract 15 on both sides. This goes away. 0.75t comes down. Equals 25 minus 15 is 10. Okay?